DA in this country, and he deserves everything that's coming to him.
So, Judge, this isn't just about Republicans. It's about real people who are being victims of crimes, and women are being raped on public transportation. Lawrence Jones actually sat down with a number of voters to talk to them about crime and safety. We'll listen to that and get your take.
How many women out here feel like it's safe for them to just even to pump your gas here? No hands. Who feels it's unsafe? Yeah, and it's not just the women there. The fund the police message hurt the city of Philadelphia and crime all over the country. Raise your hand if you believe that the fund the police message hurt us.
Yeah, and Lawrence also said all of those people plan on voting for Republicans, Judge.
Okay. First of all, Larry Krasner is inept. He is a liar. He should not be DA. He should be the public defender. Larry Krasner, to stand up there and say that this is about erasing votes, it has nothing to do with that. One of the crimes that Jesse talked about, one of the murders that Larry Krasner's, I think it's Conviction Integrity Unit decided to release someone who had been convicted after a jury trial. And then he goes out and kills again. The first murder, Jesse, was when this guy goes out and he kills a man, a father, in front of his 5-year-old son, point blank in front of his son, 2 days before Christmas. And Krasner's Conviction Integrity Unit decides that this is a man who deserves mercy. And this is a unit that is supported by Fetterman.
Right.
Look, the Democrats own this crime crisis in the United States. They own it. People like Krasner should be gone. George Gascon, Alvin Bragg, Darcel Clark. All of these progressive DAs do not belong in those jobs. And every woman I know now is afraid to wear jewelry. She's afraid to drive a good car. She's afraid she's going to be followed home. And there are legitimately good reasons to be afraid. And it's because Democrats have decided that cashless bail is the way to go for social justice, which no one has defined. I still don't know what social justice is.
Harold, obviously people are being killed, which is the worst of it, but this also has a negative economic impact. I mean, stores are closing in places like Philadelphia, Washington, D.C. because it's too dangerous. And of course, the communities who live there have less economic opportunity to better their communities.
Right. So I am as concerned as any about just the human toll and the kind of the threats that people may feel about their safety. I don't view this as a Democrat or Republican problem. I view it as a national challenge. We have some poor thinking and ineffective individuals who happen to be Democrats in some of these jobs. This DA, he's right in one regard. You can't, I don't know if you can impeach him if he didn't do anything corrupt, but they should certainly do everything they possibly can to get him out of office. Jess, I thought you said it very well. I mean, sometimes I think you try to be a little political and coy, but you were absolutely right when you said he just went to Harrisburg. I didn't think about it this way. And said that they were racist because they wanted him to prosecute criminals who are imparting harm and fear on the parts of a majority of the diverse population that he talked about. He shouldn't be DA, not because he's not probably a decent guy who wants to do well, but his policies are not working. These DAs who are still employing and pursuing this platform of wanting to release people from jail who commit violent, murderous acts. I don't know what we're accomplishing. That seems to me there's no social or justice in any of that. The communities that they're bringing this harm to, ask those communities if they feel as if this is an act of social justice. It's not. Where you are right, Judge, about us owning this, if we don't have a national message that denounces cashless bail for violent offenders, if we don't make clear every time the president speaks over the next 2 weeks, he must say, we fully funded the police. We passed the policing bill in the House and not one Republican voted for it. That's what he means when he said he thought they were doing better on it. But whatever the case, we can't be for cashless bail, Democrats, if we want safer communities, and especially if you want safe communities where people like me and people who look like me live.
Jimmy.